鎖みたいな優しさじゃなくて、使い道がないほどのぬくもりを、そんな身勝手な理想ならべきゅうを言葉にできずに飲み込んでしまうのでした。思い出はまだ金木犀、黄昏色も香る街で笑っていたんだよな。胸が切なくて涙が溢れて、あの日のそばに明かりを見つけて甘えてたんだな。風がうるさくて耳を塞ぎてた、そんな私から卒業しなくちゃ。愛の言葉につまずいてでも、昔からずる賢くってベッドの隅っこでテディベアになって、誰かに抱きしめてもらうため、いつもかわいそうなふりして窓から空見てたの。ブリキの星とかくれんぼ、たった一つに出会うことを願ってたんだから、熟した果実が夜をつかむとき、こんな私でもたどり着けるかな。誰もが羨む愛のとこ、何段か上がって、そして何段か下がったとこで頑張ってもう少し手を手をどこにでも薬にでもなって、光にでも影にでもなって私を動かすの。行かなきゃいけないの。手を振るあなたがどんなに小さくなっても、胸に愛しさを、手には優しさを、あなたのために明かりを探すの。笑ってほしいから、風がうるさくて耳を塞ぎてた、そんな私から卒業しなくて、愛の言葉が聞こえますか。
どうだっていいこと、嘘って入れ求めない、違法なんてやってこない、奪ったのに奪われて、今日だって叶わない、思ったように騙せない、 るはずだ。挙動でイエスを声に出す。後悔の脆弱は騙しだ方が正義なの。非常だって構わない。祈っておいてそうめはない。飾っていた情熱が墓穴を掘って投げるさま。おいえどこまでね大丈夫よしだってねえ僕を叱ってよ。正直者が夢みたいならせいめいで僕を騒いでよ。最後まで甘えてしまうのは透明だって死ぬんだよ。空白だって死ぬんだよね。足りないものを望んだな。僕じゃない僕に出会ったよ。それでも前に進んだの。クラクラしちゃうようも足りない僕を愛してよ。目のままが僕を育てたの。君には僕が見えるかな。孤独な家のだ。ねえて僕と分かってももう抱きしめなくていいんだよ。へいねえて僕が分かったらもう一度笑ってくれるかな。ねえて僕を叱ってよ。正直者が夢みたいならへいねえて僕を騒いでよ。最後まで甘えてしまうのはねえて僕を甘いでよ。もう知り終わるこの世界からへいねえて僕と踊ってよ。最初からいないと分かってた。幻だって死ぬんだよ。嘘つきだって死ぬんだよ。透明だって死ぬんだよ。空白だって死ぬんだよ。どうだっていいことを嘘って入れもう取れない。思考なんてやってこない。奪ったように奪われて最低の評価でも赤点の棒
Hello, everyone. Is everything working okay? Do I sound right? It's been a while. Hello. Okay, let's start. Hello. It sounds only voice. Yes, it's okay. I'm here now. I'm here. Brandon is finally talking. Oh man. Okay, 900. This is, as you can see, this is how far we are in. Oh man, I almost forgot how to do this. It's been so long. Should I? Melissa, nah. 30 more subs. How old are you? I'm 21. I'm 21. Mass unfollow. No. OMG. Been a fan for all those hours. Yeah, you said that you just joined now. Great to see you. 25 more. Oh man, if as soon as the stream starts and people just immediately start subscribing, if everyone subscribes, the stream will last longer because then it'll take them longer to get to 100k. Hey, we don't know that. We don't know how long it's gonna take. We still got quite a bit of time, and I'm still gonna continue anyways, even after we've hit 100k. You know what? When you hit 100k, we'll draw it. Oh, thank you. Wait 1 sec. I've got the music. It goes back to 0. I'm doing the experiment. It's taken a long time for it to show my unsub. Yeah, it's been a while. How many people have been here who how many people are here who have been following me? How many people here? Is this your first stream? And there, my mouth is not working today. How are you gonna receive the YouTube button? I'm going to receive that. That's just, you just gotta apply for it, I think. You just, but yeah, you just receive it in the mail, I think. I've been here since 10 subscribers. Avon, are you serious? It's crazy how people just come here and just like, oh yeah, I've been here since your 26 subscriber. It's just like, first stream. What's the plan for this stream? Honestly, nothing. I just wanted to have a quick chat, talk to you guys. It's been a while, since I can't. James says he can't recognize anyone else in this chat. Yeah, there's a bunch of new people here. Biggest fan. Eugen just subscribed. Yeah, I just wanted to talk this stream, honestly. Nothing too huge or anything. It was just, you know. It just so happened that I was checking the stream times to... Yes, this is a live count. It should be updating, you know, on live. Right? It's live. I think I pulled up, but... I only just subscribed recently, but I've seen a fair few of your videos in the past. Just subscribed recently because I saw you on Twitter and I remembered I had to sub. Well, thank you. I remember watching your Toradora video and saw that you're alive. Yeah. Oh, why did you move to the Philippines and back? Okay, I moved... That was for family reasons, honestly. I mostly just got here because... Yeah, it was for a lot of reasons, for family, money reasons, but I'm actually going to go back in like less than 2 weeks, so yeah, as you can tell, that's been kind of a mess. So many big videos with still not 100k subs, kind of surprises me about YouTube. Oh, that's just how it works sometimes. It's just... Yeah, because like some videos, like... I feel like a lot of people are kind of put into that situation where they've seen the videos, but they don't recognize that they're all me. Like, I don't know. Why did you start YouTube, Big B? I started YouTube because I just wanted to talk. It was literally just for fun. I just wanted to talk about anime. I wanted to make videos. And I wanted an outlet for that. So, yeah, I just made YouTube videos. Is the state of that house in the Philippines also was in a state? When did you start YouTube? About 3 years ago. About 3 years ago. I've actually... Yeah, my first few videos, I did actually technically like it. They're unlisted right now. They aren't there. Because I initially started this channel to be like video essays on movies. Brandon, I'm in your walls. How time flies. Yeah, it does not feel like it's been 3 years for me. It feels like it's been a lot shorter. One sec. But yeah. Have you ever created a YouTube channel before? Not seriously. I only ever did YouTube channels before to like... I only ever did YouTube as like a place to, you know, upload videos that I made for myself, but never as an actual content creator. It was never for the it was never with the intention to actually get subscribers. So this is my first channel with the intention to get subscribers. Everything else was just portfolios and stuff. So yeah, this is technically my first real channel. So that's pretty cool, honestly. Bro, this soundtrack is making this emotional. I don't even know who you are. What was the first anime you ever watched? I think it was Naruto. Or, no, actually no, it was Pokemon, technically. But like, it was when they were still uploaded on YouTube in parts, and I watched them as a kid. That was my first anime, technically. But I consider my first real anime to be Naruto, so. And then after that, My Hero Academia and so on. Have you enjoyed content creation? Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really fun. There are parts that are not as fun, but like, you know, it feels very worthwhile in the end. Every time I upload the video and people see it and stuff, it's just one of the most satisfying things. Stop telling me to look up. At 100,000, will Brandon A thank us? B, big clap. C, scream. D, jump around like a monkey. Why not both? Why not all of them? Oh, wow. Okay, it's because I didn't refresh the screen. Maybe, okay. I gotta put it, with 20 left. Oh, it's so close. It's going great. Yeah, I think you deserve to make a good living out of this. You make great videos. Thank you. I really appreciate that. No! Didn't you guys just unsubscribe again? Have you enjoyed content creation, Brandon? Yeah. I think I answered that already. What does your music taste like? Honestly, I mostly just listen to anime openings and movie soundtracks. And usually, like, I like rock music as well and stuff like that. That's my main thing. I like rock music and movie soundtracks. No, stop unsubscribing! You know you're OG when you watch anime in parts on YouTube, yup. We need to do some kind of ritual to get the sub count moving because it hasn't changed whatsoever since the start. I like to imagine he said that right before I refreshed the screen and it just jumped up. Have you played AMQ? It tests your knowledge of anime OPs, EDs, and insert songs? I don't know what that is. I don't think I know what that is, actually. Thanks for the cool videos. Thank you. Been here since the Erased video. Erased was the anime that got me into anime, so thanks for making that great video, many others. Thank you, even though it was criticism and I kind of tore it apart. But it was fun. Been subscribed. Your World Trigger video and Nichijou were great. I didn't make, yeah, thank you. I made a Nichijou video, but... Ooh, Brandon, what are you gonna do if you get it? No. Didn't finish the last messages I sent, but I'm so proud of how much this channel has grown. Good night. Thank you, legend. Yeah, it's been great. You ever listen to Dragon Force? No, I don't know what that is. It's literally back to where it was. Congrats on really reaching 100k. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, it's anyone's game. This could take another, like, this could take another 20 minutes, or it could take another, like, 2 seconds. Let's all make Brandon cry by unsubscribing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Will you make a video on Hello Die? I don't know what that is. Are you gonna play Genshin anytime soon? Oh man, I've been considering it, but I don't know. Should I? I'm not really much of a gamer, so I feel like I'm not going to be as entertaining. I'm mostly a talker. I loved your appearance in Breaking Bad. Wow, amazing. I've already said it before, but thanks to Reddit, I finally gained closure off of watching Toradora. Yeah, that's kind of a thing that I aim for a lot of times. Like, I love giving closure to things that I felt ended, by the way it ended, didn't fully have a lot of closure. So I kind of wanted to give that, you know, satisfaction in the end. That's something that, like, because I felt unsatisfied by a lot of different things. So I'd make that video to get some closure on it. And hopefully so that other people could get closure on it too. If I get closure on it, I feel like other people will as well. Yeah, gotta give them a listen. They got some fantastic rock music. Okay, cool. Comment that, make sure to comment that below so that I don't forget, because I'm probably going to forget by the time the stream is over, so make sure you do that. I'm genuinely curious what would happen if I made 25 ults just to sub. I mean, you could, James. Don't do that though, because that's going to feel not as satisfying. It's like, oh yeah, technically, but it's all alts. Yeah, thanks, man. Unsubscribed L YouTube. It needs more videos or something. I don't know. I'm not a content creator. Bro, if you play it, I'll make the decision to play it. Now you're putting that on my shoulders? Are you sure about that? I'm not sure if I want to influence other people to play it. To go down the gacha hellhole. Bunny Girl Senpai video. Maybe someday. Oh, I still gotta watch those new movies that came out. There's 2 new ones. And they look really good. Save Your Sanity and play Star Rail. That's not much better! I'm not sure if that's much better. Hey, I knew you thanks to the Konosuba video. Fantastic analysis, by the way. I'm happy for your almost 100k. Thank you. Bro, listen to Mukan Gyo, please. Do you have a mal? Yes, I do in fact have a mal. I'll link that very quickly. Okay, once everything settles down, do you plan on creating any essay or long form videos? That's all I've been doing. Yeah, that's when I get back to Australia, I of course do plan to continue making videos and stuff. One second, let me link this really quickly down in chat below. You guys can check that out if you want. iPhone or Android? Obviously Android. Will you do a video on a lull in the sea? If you have recommendations, just recommend that in the comments. Because again, I'm definitely just gonna end up forgetting it. Oh no. Man, 20 left. Thoughts on Food Wars. Okay. I just finished the 4th season. I'm still watching that. People on my Discord server and who've been following me on Twitter and stuff would know. But yeah, I just finished season 4 and that was... honestly, it felt like that was supposed to be the ending. And it was just like... And then I hear all this stuff about season 5 and it feels like, did they even need to do it? I mean, I'm gonna watch it and I'm probably still gonna enjoy it. But yeah, I've heard stuff about it, about how it's not super great. But yeah, it'd be cool to make a video on that as well at some point. I heard that will actually remove subscribers from your channel since it thinks you're botting. I heard that from another YouTube discouraging it. Yeah, I think that happens as well. I think YouTube recognizes it and just goes, nah. Okay, will you make a video on Future Diary? It's good, but it's sophisticated kind of good, so it's not like Redo Over Healer where it's pure fun. I don't know. I only decide to make videos on stuff after I've seen it and decided, like, I really need to make a video on this. It's not something that I just, it's not something that I can really predict. It's just something where I just feel like it. So that's really it. You haven't watched new movies of Bunny Girl? You're such a disgrace. I know. I'm such a disgrace for not keeping up with everything. There's so much stuff to keep up on. Have you watched My Onigirl? Oh, I saw that recommended on Netflix, but no, I haven't seen it. Remember to give us your room tour. No, there's literally nothing in my room. It's literally just a bed, a TV behind me. What you're looking at right now, this is my room. There's a TV behind me and my desk in front, and that's it. Living in the Philippines. I mean, at least I have an air conditioner that Honestly, it makes a huge difference because of the heat. Thoughts on Konosuba Season 3 so far? I'm personally really loving it. I'm loving it as well. It's done... I'm really satisfied with it for the most part. There's a few cuts, and a few minor nitpicks, but for the most part, I'm really happy with it. Especially with how they, you know, add a lot of stuff to it as usual and stuff. I really appreciate a lot of the ways they add onto the gags and all that. Yeah, it's so fun. They still got it after all this time, and it still feels like they never lost that even after like 7 years since the last season. So it's nice. I'm glad to see that they haven't like significantly like fallen off or anything, and they still got it. The animation is slightly different though, but I actually quite like the new art style. Slightly different, but it's nice. Konosuba, Tensura, Mahoka, season 3 of the season, yeah. Oh, I still gotta catch up on Spice and Wolf. That one also looks really nice. Have you watched Viral Hit? I haven't. Is that interesting? Is it good? It's just based on the title, it does sound interesting. Oh, you have nothing, no figure, no Gundam. I do in fact have figures, and I can. I'm skipping. I'm trying to not miss all the messages. I hate the fact that I read the manga to Konosuba, so it's harder to enjoy season 3. I read the light novels for everything, but I'm still enjoying it. Probably because it's been so long as well, so it's not like directly after I'm reading it. It's like, you know, fairly like, it's like I feel like they've added enough to it that it feels different as well. Like they've added enough like so that it feels like there's some pretty big differences. So yeah. Bro, I saw your Food Wars live tweet. Yeah. Usually whenever I'm watching a new anime, I'm typically going to talk about it on Twitter or Discord at the very least, but I'm always going to be like talking about whatever I'm watching on Twitter. Oh man, I'm in the middle of watching Plastic Memories and I'm getting close to the end, but like there's like 2 episodes left, but it's one of those things where it's just like, I know it's going to end in tragedy. And the place that the last episode that I just watched, it was basically ended on a really happy note. So now I'm scared to continue because I know where it's gonna go, and I don't want, like, I just want the characters to be happy there. And like, it's like in my mind, if I never continue, they'll just be like that forever. Brandon, what are the 2 new movies that you said you're meaning to watch? The Bunny Girl Senpai movies. They look yeah. I have mixed thoughts on Bunny Girl Senpai. The first 3 episodes are still my favorite, but I also really like how the end of the first season went. And yeah, I also really like the movie for the most part. I just felt like I'm not gonna go into a full review of it in here right here. If I did want to, I'd make a video on it. I might make a video on it at some point. But man, I feel like I'm gonna make a video on everything. I can't promise that on everything. Man, Anima Season 3 Part 2, the train part is so hype. Yeah, I really like the train part in Food Wars. That's really good. I feel like the quality is slightly declining every season in Food Wars, but it's not like a huge amount. Like, it's mostly in stuff in regards to like the animation, the production and stuff, but it's still really good. Look, we're at a standstill. We'll get there. We have plenty of time. This is why I made sure not to start it until we got really close. Otherwise, we might end up waiting half the day. Okay. Do you have a pet? Nah, I don't have a pet. Ever watched the Quintessential Quintuplets? I watched a few episodes, but I haven't gotten around to continuing it. For no reason. I thought it was good. But like, I just haven't continued it yet. I like the video where Brenda talked. Amazing. Okay, you have nothing, no figure, no Gundam. I do in fact have figures, and I can get into that. Oh man, I'm sorry. Come on, we can do this, chat. I'm sorry, I really got a lot to catch up on now. This is what happens when I spend ages. But I do in fact have figures, and I can show you guys if you want. Will you do a full Fallout game series and review full detail, no mistakes? No, I don't play Fallout. Quite disappointed Kazuma didn't ice choke Mitsurugi. Oh man, yeah. That fight, I was just happy to see it animated. But looking back, I felt like, man, they still nerfed Kazuma. There were still things that he did in the light novels and stuff that was just like actually showed how competent he was. Whereas in the anime, it was still mostly that, but it was still slightly nerfed. There were a lot of things that he did, like you know, where he like straight up blasted water into Mitsurugi's mouth and then froze it, and a whole bunch of other badass things. And in the anime, it was just like, yeah, it's still good, but like he didn't quite it wasn't quite the same thing. But I still enjoyed it purely because just to see the entire castle raid sequence animated regardless. So yeah, I still have my nitpicks, but it was still really good. I live for Konosuba expression, yeah. Bro, what? I thought you were like 1 mil already. Man, how is there so many people saying that? Like, I did not expect them to do the Dust and Noble scene in the anime. I mean, yeah, they did cut off quite a few quite a few parts with dust in it, but I'm glad they at least adapted that. What made you want to become a YouTuber? I just wanted to talk about anime and movies and make video essays and stuff. That's it. Gotta finish Fruits Basket. Yes, I do indeed. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to start continuing on that right after I finish Food Wars. Okay, Viral Hit was amazing. You gotta tell me what it was about. What was Viral Hit about? Monogatari is a good series as long as you watch it in chronological order. I'm pretty sure I'm watching in chronological order. You start off with Bakemonogatari, right? Because that's what I'm starting off with. Like 6 people waiting to be the 100,000th sub. Yeah, like I feel like a bunch of people have purposely unsubscribed so that they can be the one to be the 100,000th subscriber. Man, okay. I watched Monogatari in the order when it came out. I regret it. What does that mean? Is there should you not be watching it in publication order? What light novels have you read aside from Konosuba? Okay, I've actually been reading Angel Next Door because I really enjoyed the anime for that, and I know it continues. I really enjoyed man, why are we dropping? No. Come on, guys. Yeah, and aside from that, I did start a little bit of Apothecary Diaries, but I think I'm just gonna wait for the anime at this point because it's so far ahead from where I've read, and we're getting a season 2, and I'm really looking forward to that. But aside from that, I think that's it. I'm considering reading the Mushoku Tensei light novels though, because they're also apparently really good, and it gives a whole new perspective on the anime, and since the anime does cut a lot of stuff out. Whoa, insane for 500 subs. I found you on Reddit post 100k. Finally JoJo after years of being asked to. Man, yeah, there were a few people who found me through that Reddit post. It was from the Konosuba video. Man, oh, okay. We're getting close. Are you done with Food Wars? I still got the 5th season to go. Oh no, Plastic Memories. I watched Plastic Memory when I was too young. Yeah, man, it got me on the first episode. Plastic Memories. I was expecting it to be sad, but for the first episode to end like that, I was like, damn, I didn't think it'd be like that. I didn't think it'd have me tearing up that early. Like, I thought it'd just be near the end, but like that was a really good first episode. Yeah, okay. Come on, we can do this chat. Hey Brendan, do you have any advice for creating content focused around anime? Ooh, that's an entire video essay on itself, if I'm being honest. And I'd probably have fun making that type of video essay. I'd like to make different kinds of video essays, not just on, not purely on just the same pattern on what I've been doing so far. I'd like to diversify and branch out. But for one advice, I'd probably just say, whenever you feel like there's like a hole or a gap in the market or something that you feel like someone should have done this but it hasn't been done yet, do it yourself. Because whatever you feel like needs to be done but nobody seems to be doing it yet, that means there's an opportunity and that's what you should be doing. And like generally, if you want that thing, there'll also be other people who want that thing. So make videos that you want to see. That's honestly pretty broad advice that you can apply to any channel, but like that's definitely very true, and I feel like not enough people are doing that. And they're too busy like chasing trends and stuff and seeing what everyone else is doing and trying to copy, which does work to an extent, but I still think that this is the most effective way. Actually doing things that you want to see rather than just copying other people, which honestly doesn't really gain... It doesn't really go as far in the end. You might get one viral hit from that, but no sustainability. People don't actually continue following you for you. So, yeah. After rinsing in cold water and stopping myself from cutting... Yeah. Man, what are you doing? You should be calling... Like, you should not be asking this to me. You should be... you should be getting someone in real life to help you with that, not me. I'm not a medical expert. Or getting me to... Please, just don't. Who's your favorite JoJo villain? Man, I got... Oh, the Oingo Boingo brothers. Those are probably my favorite villains because they're funny. Like, I'm gonna get to them actually, because like, I plan on making a video for each JoJo part. So I'll get to them eventually and I'll talk about them then. Which could take ages. Okay, I was really confused. Araragi became a college student? What happened to Nadeko? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Okay. Funnily enough, I was watching season 2 for AOT like an hour ago. If 20 of us make one each, we can do it. Okay. We get 19 subscribers left. 19 left when Brandon onlys. I watched Monogatari series in order of the plot, found the order on Reddit. I'm just gonna watch it in publication order, since I feel like you can't really go wrong with that. Right, I was surprised that anime only watchers got surprised. Kazuma is OP? Ain't he weak? Oh man, this is why I'm still upset that they cut the Dust Swap chapter, because that was really early chapter that established right away that the only reason this team functions is because of Kazuma and because of his leadership and stuff like that. Otherwise, it just falls apart, and it just shows that, yeah, even when he's in a different team, he's still super competent, and when you got Dust trying to manage the girls and stuff and being a leader for them, then it just completely fell apart before they even got to the quest and stuff. But yeah, I already talked about it in the video. Have you also seen Combatants Will Be Dispatched? No, actually, I haven't. Honestly, it seems kind of mid from what it looks like to me, so that's kind of why I haven't been interested, and nobody's really been hyping it up that much either. I mean, I probably still enjoy it while watching it, but like, I got other things that seem more interesting to me. Are you an Eris or Aqua supporter? That's a difficult question. Can I mean, Eris. I'll just choose Eris. But still, Dust was such a Chad in his backstory. Yeah, his backstory is really interesting. His backstory is really good. You would not guess it at all, because he's, like, from what you see in the anime, he just seems like a worse version of Kazuma, but like, his novels are really interesting. Online truth, can you not spam the same stuff over and over again? And generally, if I ignore it, it's for a reason. If you have watched Tokyo Ghoul and made it into season 3, what's your opinion on it? I have not watched Tokyo Ghoul season 3, or any of it. So, I'll give my opinion if I ever get around to it. But so far, I have no opinion. Part of it is because like I kept thinking, maybe I should just read the manga instead. But like, for that type of story, I typically watch the anime, but the anime butchers it apparently, a lot of it. So that's kind of why. It's a similar thing with Berserk. Like, I'd like to start Berserk someday, but that's the type of story that I'd want to see animated. But the anime adaptation, there's two. The newer one, which is terrible, and the older one, which I guess could work. I might start that one eventually. Oh man. Guys, what if we stopped asking questions for 1 second, wait for Bannon to catch up to the chat? Oh man. I'm just taking my time with this because we have no idea how long this is gonna take. So like, I might as well answer everyone's questions. Because if I catch up super quickly and it's like, oh, we're already at 100k, like, oh no, well, if I catch up super quickly and we still need to wait, then it's just gonna be awkward. So yeah, might as well. I'm just gonna answer everyone's questions. I'm just looking at my phone because if I switch tabs on my computer, then it's not going to refresh. Let's give him a break. Viral hit in a sentence. Bullied kid got bullied, then watched YouTube to learn how to fight, and I've streamed it. Ah, yeah, I think I've heard of that one. Guys, resub. Let's get into 100k. Thoughts on ReZero? It's not even out yet. Season 3 on ReZero, but it looks good. I'm very interested in watching it. I'm very excited for it. Unsub, make him question streaming. No, don't do that. Then someone will unsub and sub again. So we'll, guys, go down for fun. Congrats on the 100k. Thank you. I think 100k people unsubscribe so they can be the 100,000 subscriber. Yeah, I feel like as soon as we hit like 99,990s, like in the last 10 subscribers, it's just gonna jump up all at once. I got a feeling on that. What is your thoughts on Tensura? I haven't seen it yet. Honestly, actually no. I saw the first episode. Honestly, I wasn't super interested in watching the rest of it because like I'm not really an isekai guy unless it's like something that really seems to stand out like quality-wise above the rest, which is why I watched Mushoku Tensei and Konosuba and stuff, since they generally have reputations for like stuff that even people who don't generally watch isekai will still enjoy it. But then there's Tensura and stuff, and it's more like, yeah, it's just fun. If you like isekai, you'll enjoy it. And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm not really an isekai kind of guy, so I'm probably not going to enjoy it as much. Like, I'm not into the entire, like, you know, OP thing where he's just, where it's mostly just, I feel like Tensura, I'll still enjoy it, but it's just not really to my tastes. Just from the first episode, what I have seen so far, and like from what it seems like in general. I'm reading the Mushoku Tensei light novels. Yeah. The Mushoku Tensei light novels are pretty. Yeah. I feel like even I'm probably gonna get around to them because like I feel like that since the anime doesn't cover everything, will definitely read it eventually, probably from the start as well. You're planning to watch Love Live? Yeah, actually. I mean, kind of, maybe. I might give it a shot. Sub, make him happy for starting YouTube. Man, congrats on going that far. I did not know I was subscribed to you. I just realized it when your channel was live. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Viral Hit is about a guy in high school who is bullied all the time, but one day he goes viral by fighting back his bullies. Then the MC goes on to make a channel about fighting bullies stronger. Yeah, okay. Seems interesting. Brandon, have you watched Uma Musume? The first season was mid, but the second season was amazing. That looks interesting, Uma Musume. I've actually heard about it for quite a while now, which is strange for a niche kind of show like that. But yeah, I think I'll add that to my watch later list, to my plan to watch list. Brandon, Monogatari sorted using episodes, not seasons. Try to check the fandom. Yeah, I will check the watch order. I'm just starting with Bakemonogatari first. I tried watching Niso Monogatari and I did not understand a single thing. Yeah, so like after episode 5 in which season, the continuation will be episodes 1 over 2 in another season. I'm not sure what you're talking about. In Monogatari, yeah, but like I don't think you're supposed to watch it that way. That's technically the chronological order, but generally if it was published in a certain way, it's probably because you're meant to watch it like that. Like, there's out of order storytelling that still works. You don't need to watch everything chronologically. Would it be funny if someone put this live stream on Times Square? Who's gonna do that? Yeah, we actually need that Dust Team Swap episode. Okay. It brings tears to my eyes when Kazuma actually getting praised by Dust's party. What's up, Brandon? But your best steal moment, Konosuba. When anime only reads Dust spin-off. What? That dude who only shows up if you time in an anime is actually that? How? Yeah, it's super surprising. Berserk 97 is still watchable. Berserk 97 is still watchable today. Yeah, I think I'll actually watch that one. That's kind of, I kind of categorize that in the kind of, you know, dark kind of seinen, in a similar category to like Monster and stuff like that. I gotta watch those shows. Brandon 100k VTuber model when? Nah, I'm not a VTuber. Yet. About Berserk, the Golden Age arc movies are actually half decent. They might be worth watching. Okay, I'll look into that. Have you ever watched Mob Psycho? Yeah, I watched all 3 seasons. Mob Psycho's great. Best boy mob. I really like the characters, and this is just a really fun show. I want to become Brandon's VTuber daddy. I mean, if you're I don't know. Random. Yo, how's it going? It's going great, thank you. How does it feel to know that you have the first name as the president of the USA Sleepy Joe, Brandon Biden? Why? I don't know where the entire Let's Go Brandon thing came from. Like, bro, why? His name's Biden. Why are you using my name? This is so weird. What's one anime you want to watch again memory wiped? Steins Gate, absolutely. Honestly, I rewatched it again before writing my next video, and it was still good, but like because it was like my 4th time rewatching it, it wasn't as good as because that's just naturally what happens. It's still one of my favorite anime of all time, but man, what I would give to wipe my memory and rewatch Steins Gate all over again, that'd just be like so good. Oh, I see. Brandon would like. Okay, what vibrator hero? I hope that isn't what it sounds like. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Honestly, I hope to see myself in the movie industry. I hope to see myself making either anime or like animated movies. I want to do that. That's what I'd like to be able to do. Either that or like being like I want to get in there. I want to be making movies, either, like both as an actor and also like the director. Obviously, the director is the main thing. But yeah, I hope to be able to do that in 10 years. I hope that in 10 years I could look and I've actually done that. Or at least made one movie. Like, I still have the rest of my life, but I hope that in 10 years I'll have at least made one movie that's gone in cinemas and stuff. Brandon, you ever written any fan fiction based on shows you have watched or thought about writing your own fiction? That's what I did with the Erased video, honestly. Generally, I don't do that in private though, not really. But for a video, I would write fan fiction. Man, I don't like Mushoku Tensei because I hate harem anime. It's not... I don't like harem anime either, but I feel like Mushoku Tensei is very different because it actually kind of handles this sort of thing realistically. I don't like harems either, but it's like this is not really the same thing, and I feel like it's kind of unfair to judge it based on spoilers you heard about the future rather than the actual execution of it. Like, again, I'm not a fan of harems, but like I feel like we should actually like watch it first and then judge, not judge based on what you think it's gonna be. Like, because based on the execution of it, you might actually end up going, huh, that's actually really well thought out, or that was actually done really well. And I didn't expect that. So, yeah. Tensura had an unfortunate decline in my opinion. Season 1 was genuinely great. Season 2 had peaks and dips, but Season 3 has been a pain right now. I've heard. I've seen so many memes of just like, oh my god, they're doing another episode where they're just sitting around the round table having political discussions. And then the next episode came out and it's another war talk and they're just sitting around the table and they're still talking. And they just went the Oppenheimer route. That was just so funny because it was just like 7 episodes straight and it's just like, dear god, it's like, guys, wait, one more episode, the next episode will be different. That was just funny to me. I'm crying because Crunchyroll removed No Game No Life, some of my teenage romantic comedy and school life. Oh, that sucks. Forcing me to pirate. I mean, generally they only remove it in some regions, so if you have a VPN it'd probably still be in different countries, but I don't know. Maybe they took down the entire thing. Have you ever watched Your and Lie in April? I haven't yet. It seems like it... I'm not sure whether I'll enjoy it or not, because it depends very much on whether it'll be able to successfully make me emotional. But I already kind of know what's gonna happen, because like it's just based on like, you know, it's pretty infamous as a series for that anyways. I might still enjoy it, but it depends very much on how well executed it is. So yeah, I'll just have to see whenever I do it. What are your opinions on AI art? I think it sucks. Boo. Obviously, as someone who draws hates it. Yes, thank you. Now, Monogatari is just Bake, Kizu, and then the rest according to the release order. Chronological order generally makes less sense. Yeah, exactly. Like, sometimes it'd be like some stuff is out of order on purpose. Like, if anyone happens to see, like, I know this isn't an anime, so it's like a lot of you guys probably haven't seen it, but if you have seen Memento, like, it just wouldn't work as a movie if you tried to watch it chronologically. You'd see a guy sitting there talking for 30 minutes, and then he'd go out and just a bunch of random stuff happens, and then the movie ends. The twists and stuff don't work because it was structured to be watched in the way it was, which is backwards, with each scene going backwards. And yeah. Watching Bake before Kizu is sacrilegious. Okay, that's the only one that seems a bit like I see a lot of debate on. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch it's the way I have right now. Oh yeah, ReZero is coming back in July with a 90-minute first episode. Yeah, ever since Oshinoko did that with their entire 90-minute first episode, it seems like everyone just like, we can do that? We can do that? So we just seeing a bunch of shows going, hey, let's actually do a premiere with a bunch of episodes at once. We got Frieren, which aired its first 4 episodes at the same time, and now we're getting ReZero, which is doing a 90-minute first episode. It's like, doing that, people looked at that and was like, oh, you can do that. I didn't think you could do that. So now a bunch of people are actually doing it. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, the schizophrenia of Bake is perfect introduction though, yeah. Did you watch Heavenly Delusion? Yes! Heavenly Delusion is such a great show. Man, I did an entire short on it. I feel like I really want a second season. This is an anime that absolutely really needs to be fully adapted. I don't think there's much left because I'm pretty sure the story of the manga is finished. But Heavenly Delusion, man, it just needs to be finished. I don't know how much material there is left to cover, but I really want to see this anime be finished. This is one of those few anime that absolutely has to be finished because it'd work so well as a complete thing. Because like there's a lot of things that completely change the meaning of things beforehand. Like it's all still coming together, but it's only half. It feels like it's only halfway through the story right now. Oh my god, 10 subscribers left. 99990. We're so close, guys. Okay. Heck yeah, Steins Gate is my favorite too. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like this is gonna speed up very quickly. Would you watch an anime about a I don't know what that is. 100 Girlfriends is a pretty good harem. I really like 100 Girlfriends. It's a really funny show. Surprise? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, you're not gonna view it in the same way when it's a parody. Like, even people who don't enjoy harems can like, I've still seen them enjoy 100 Girlfriends because, you know, it's a wacky comedy. It's not really trying to take itself seriously and stuff. So it's just a funny show. Such wise words, actually. You just inspired me to watch it. I'm not sure what you're talking about because I'm jumping back and forth between so many different anime. But thank you, whatever that is. I haven't the slightest idea about the current conversation. All I want to say is the world needs another Space Dandy season. I refuse to elaborate. Cool. I'll watch Space Dandy eventually. Whatever. Rento is such a Chad. Speaking of, what did you think of Oppenheimer? It was an interesting movie. Oppenheimer was like... It was a good movie. It was an objectively good movie that I watched. I mean, there were still a few parts where I really had to like pause and rewind like by 10 seconds and stuff. Just to like, cause like there was just like, there's a lot of stuff happening and it gets kind of overwhelming sometimes with a lot of the different conversations and what's actually happening in the entire thing. But yeah, in the end, it was a really good movie. Like, it was very unique. It deserves the hype. Hello, Brando. Thank you. Hello, Mugen. Yeah, 100 Girlfriends is a harem anime I really enjoyed. Oh wait, have you watched Tsukimichi? It's one of the good isekai anime. Goated web novel though. I haven't actually. I I feel like I've heard that name before. Is there an English name for it that I might recognize easier? Oh. 7 left. Oh, 6 left. Have you watched Kyoka? I haven't. It seems good though. It seems like a decent romance anime. As someone studying software engineering, I'm going to create malware to destroy OpenAI, don't worry. Based, very based. Thank you for doing that. Doing everyone a service. Yeah, what are your expectations for ReZero Season 3? I'm guessing it's gonna... Okay, I'm hoping that it's not gonna be like last time, because with ReZero Season 2, there were obviously some production issues thanks to COVID, and I'm hoping that with Season 3 they won't run into that as much, and they'll be able to do some stuff properly. But from a writing perspective, I feel like it's probably going to do a similar sort of thing that ReZero Season 2 did, which is that it retroactively fixes a bunch of the issues that I had with the previous season. And I feel like ReZero Season 3 is probably going to do that, because there were some things that I was disappointed with in Season 2 that will probably be fixed in Season 3. So I'm going to hold out and watch Season 3 first and see how things go. ReZero is a very, like, complicated series, and, like, there's just so much to say about it. But yeah. Yoshino Peak as always. Okay, last question of the night for me, but is the One Piece real? Good night, Brendan, or good morning. I hope the stream goes well. Stay till you read, by the way. Oh, thank you. Is the One Piece is real? It's real. I still haven't seen the anime for One Piece. I've only seen the live action. Oh, actually no, I did see a few episodes, but like I haven't watched enough episodes that I can say I've actually seen it. I've only watched like the first 10 or something. The last episode of Heavenly Delusions is absolutely wild though. It is wild, but I still really want it to continue. I really need to see that story be concluded. Grimgar Season 2, yeah. I still need to hop on that show as well. The manga of Heavenly is not finished and it's amazing. Oh man. It really does. I might watch it someday. If there's no news of Season 2 for quite some time, then I might just end up reading the manga. The manga for Heavenly Delusions doesn't go that far, unfortunately. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, it's still ongoing. Oh man, do you think I could cook some? No. Oh man, it's really getting close. Oh man, y'all are just edging me. You're all right in the edge. This close, and then everyone's just like, hold it, wait, don't do it yet. Someone unsubscribed, remove this all. I bet a bunch of you are just waiting to be the 100,000 subscriber. You just like, right when it's like almost right there, a bunch of people are gonna subscribe. It was. Oppenheimer was a bomb. The bomb. Yeah, Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy, from what I know, it's still a slime, but the MC isn't reincarnated as a slime. Okay. Yeah, by the way, Your Lie in April is a shonen in Close of a Romance. It's legit goated. Okay. I did not know that. I thought it was more of a drama series. Drama romance series. Oh man, a bunch of you suck. You guys suck. Remonster is another good anime this season. Remonster? That one looks weird, if I'm being honest. I've seen clips of it. And unironically, its opening is one of the it is one of the unintentionally funniest openings I've ever seen because of how bad it was. I mean, I'm sure the show itself is fine. I don't know. I can't say anything about the show, but the opening, that was something else. I'll just leave it at that. Hype for Oshinoko Season 2. Yes, absolutely. Guys, why are you unsubscribing? What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? Just a little. When you say fixed, does that mean it's no longer an issue, or that it's an issue in season 2 but not in season 3? I mean like retroactively fixing things, like, oh, like, you know how people in season 1 like had criticisms about how, you know, Subaru's behavior and stuff. I'm not gonna go dive in too deep into it, but then season 2 gives you context, gives you way more context as to why Subaru is acting in this way, and retroactively it makes season 1 better because you have that knowledge. So I feel like season 3 is probably going to do something similar. That's just one example, but it does that with a lot of different things. But yeah, I'm very hyped for Oshinoko season 2. This was one of the strongest arcs. I think this was the strongest arc in the manga. So, and from the trailers alone, it seems like they really went wild with it and like really put it all in with the production value. So I'm very excited. Like, the anime has done really good at elevating the work, and I feel like it's going to do the same thing here. If they adapt it right, this could be a genuinely phenomenal season. I mean, the manga itself right now, that's a bit more up in the air, but for this arc, it was really good. What did you think of Isekai Quartet, Brandon? It's fun. I haven't continued it yet. Might someday. The manga of HD Heavenly Delusion is still going, yeah. Okay, about once a month. Okay, that explains it. It's taking its time then. Do you think Mushoku will get into the Isekai Quartet in some way or form? Maybe? Are they still owned by the same company? I think it was Katakawa. I forgot which company owned all the Isekai anime under Isekai Quartet. I'd like to recommend you more anime, but I'll wait till your watch list decreases. Yeah, thank you for being considerate. Honestly, it's probably never gonna decrease since there's always gonna be other stuff for me to watch. I feel like most people in the anime community have watched more stuff than I have, because I'm not actually like, I got a lot of catch up to do. Cause I'd see people and it's just like, oh yeah, I've watched 500 anime and all these different things. I have 100 days on my anime list, and I'm just like, what? How did you even find the time to do that? Like, man, I can't compete. There's so many people who just watch so much, and it's like when you're in the anime community, you have to watch so much to be considered like a true fan and like keep up with every season. And I'm just like, I can't do that. I can't. I'm not that hardcore enough. I started making videos after watching you. Love your content. Oh, thank you. It's so good to see that I actually, like, you know, might have inspired someone. Remonster is just as bad as the opening. It's baffling it even got adapted. Oh man, thank you, because like I saw some strange clips of that show and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. It looks very funny in a kind of bad way. So yeah. Man, we're just going up and down and up and down. Yeah. Guys, subscribe now, or else I will crawl out from underneath your bed and grab your leg. 5 subscribers left. This is the furthest we've gotten, I think. Ah! You guys are so frustrating. The latest chapters for Oshinoko is hype. Oh yeah, I heard that it started getting good again. Which is good. What issues did you find with season 2? I think I remember you mentioning Emilia as your least favorite part of season 2. Yeah, and that's honestly because that's partly due to the hype's fault. Everyone told me that Emilia is going to be so good this season. She's going to be the greatest ever. But I felt like almost every other character had more time to really show what they can do than she herself did. Like, she was handled fine. Like, she did have the character development and all, but I felt like there was something missing. Like, I thought, like, I felt like every time there was potential for her to, like, really show off how badass she can be, it was taken over by someone else. And so in the end, I was just like, yeah, that was good, but like, I'm kind of not satisfied now. And I'm hoping that we'll get more of Emilia actually like doing things and being active within the plot and not being babied so much by the plot. like it was like much earlier. So yeah, I'm hoping we'll get more of that in season 3. More for actually like doing stuff. Which he did technically do in season 2, but like again, like I'm not gonna get into all that. Whisper Me, Love Song, and Disappoint. Yeah, I also have a bunch of... That's not the only issue I had with season 2 of ReZero, by the way. There were a lot of other things, but again, I'd like to wait for season 3 to come out before I comment on those. A lot of it was also like from the way the dialogue was done, and a lot of other nitpicks. Like, I'd like to make a video on that. Oh man, oh my god. Okay, 2 left. Why is it at a standstill? You guys are scaring me. This is like... It's dropping down again? Imagine Oshinoko stops at season 2 again, like a lot of other animes. Just found? Subbed you, man. You're awesome. Thank you. Ah, man. Now we're dropping down again. Of course. Talking about butchered adaptation, Record of Ragnarok. I heard of that one. That one apparently sucked. I saw that one clip of just completely non-existent animation, and it was just drawings being dragged across, and I'm like, oh my god. Guys, what are you doing? What is this? What is this going on? Who keeps unsubbing? Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is by Toho, ReZero and Co are owned by Kadokawa. No Mushoku and Slime, unfortunately. Yeah, that makes sense. That explains it. You have to watch Josei, Tiger and the Fish. Yeah, that one looks fun. That one looks interesting. I feel called out for the anime list thing. COVID did a number on me. Oh man, yeah, COVID definitely introduced a lot of people to anime and stuff. But like, even still, I can't binge stuff that fast. We have no lives, Brandon. Middle school kids during summer have a lot of time. Some people have too much free time in their hands they could spend doing something productive. 500 days worth of anime is just... I know, right? I can't even watch a whole 12 episode series in a week now. Yeah, it really just depends on your mood and what you feel like. Bro, it's up to you from 8 different accounts and the number is still going down. Yeah, that's probably why. Like, I think YouTube detects bots, so don't do that. You need to. People are still subbing. We have time. When did you start watching anime actively? And do you have a My Anime list or something similar? Yes, I do. Oh! I mean, guys, it's right there! Who wants to be the 100,000? Ah! Let's go! We did it! We did it! Man, I thought you guys were gonna start dropping down on me again, and there we go. A lot of people are subscribing back now. Oh, you know, I was fully expecting you guys to do the entire list drop down again, but we didn't. We did it. We hit 100,000. We did 100K. Let's go. Oh man, I really gotta catch up on chat. I'll go through these messages super quickly. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you guys. We did it. I'm a real YouTuber now. I'm gonna get verified, check mark, and get the silver play button, which I will post about. I'll be posting about that on Twitter and on Discord and stuff, so you guys will see it. The delay is so bad. I'm sorry. Is there any manga that you wish can be adapted? Oh, now everyone's tagging me in Discord. Thank you guys. Thank you. Woo! We did it! Not so far. Usually I find manga through the anime adaptation and not the other way around. But there was this... I mean, yeah, usually I'd see the trailer and then I think, oh, this looks interesting, and I'd start the manga from that. So that's usually what happens. It's good that you're taking the time to watch anime. I mostly just binge it, but watching it slowly might help me remember it better. Yeah, I just watch it on my own pace, honestly. I can't force myself. I like watching anime too much to speed through it. Like, I want to make sure that it's, like, it still means something to me. I don't want it to just be, like, you know, popcorn entertainment. Something that just, like, I'm not really thinking much about and isn't, like, anything. Man, even in the Konosuba Discord channel? Wait. No way, you guys. Wait a second. No way. Man. Thank you guys. I'm subscribed. It's funny because usually after we'd hit the milestone, a lot of big YouTubers, they hit the milestone and then people would troll them by dropping it down, but it hasn't happened yet. Probably because you were trolling me on the way there instead. My prediction turned out to be wrong. Pleasantly surprised. Been binging and not gonna lie, was explaining a waifu to normies vid is what sent it over the tops. Had to sub and after all that. Thank you. If people enjoy a show, they can be a fan even if they haven't watched a ton of our anime. Yeah. I'm probably one of the only people in your server and sub counts who dislikes ReZero. I mean, I've seen people dislike ReZero, like quite a few, but like, I like, yeah. Be right back, gonna get my mouth. Now I've gotten back up to the part of the chat where everyone's like, oh, this is what it's, yeah. I don't actually read manhwa or webtoon, sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna say why, but ReZero Season 3 will have my favorite arc in the light novel. It'll be non-stop peak. Looking forward to it. Yeah, now I finally reached the part in chat where everyone's like, yeah, let's go, we hit 100k, woo! No, good. Welcome to the Checkmark Club, dude. Thank you, Baglets. Man, there's so many people here. I did not recognize. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, now people can go to sleep. Okay. You know you are. Deserve it, Brandon. You know you are. Thank you. Gotta ask for the play button now, Brandon. ASAP. Got the ice cream out. Unknown would like that. Yeah, make this silver play unboxing video. What time is it for you now? Right now, for me it's 2 AM. Right now it's actually just 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So like, yeah, Philippine time zones. OMG, I left for 1 sec, but congrats. Yeah, thank you. He's asking for it. I can't believe I'm now considered an OG weeb by most people's standards. It's been just 12 years, even though I feel like I'm close to your age. No, well, why? Stop unsubscribing. A million next, bro. Yeah, a million next. Anyways, I was here for the exciting parts. So I'm gonna do other stuff. Bye, guys. Thank you for joining. Get it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I also need to sleep. Love your takes on Twitter. Thank you. I actually I enjoy it. I know Twitter sucks and all, but like I actually do it. Like really enjoy the stuff that I post and seeing people's reactions to it. Yeah, the discourse itself, like it can be pretty annoying, but like it's really fun to just be able to post a funny part from the anime and just go, dude, this is just so funny, and people like it, and it's just like lots of people like it, and we talk about it. It's just the funnest thing ever. I had time to cook congratulatory art. Thank you guys. Hope your channel grows huge, bro. Congrats. Thank you guys. Mushoku Tensei Season 2 has been amazing. Yes, it has been. I still need to watch the most recent episode, but like, yeah, other than that, I'm up to date. It's all really good. Now we better get a full review of Konosuba Season 3 that breaks it down completely in your own fashion, Brandon. I might need to make a follow-up on Konosuba. Okay, still, okay. Is the stream ending? Oh, well, we'll continue talking as long as we need to. You and Lex going back and forth on Twitter is always fun. Really? I'm glad you enjoy it. That's just us arguing about whatever. I argue with everyone, like, just in a fun way. Not in a serious, heated kind of way, but just in a kind of debate kind of fashion. By the way, does the stream end now that you hit 100k? Nah! We can... this is both a just chatting stream and a celebration stream and stuff. I always went in here with the intention of talking anyways. But yeah. Oh man, I didn't properly check the stuff on Discord. Man, why are people joining the Konosuba Discord server all of a sudden? But But yeah, thank you guys. Maybe I can... Nefarious is going, why are Brandon fans so weird reacting to some of you guys in chat? Yeah, generally if I ignored your message, it's probably because you said something weird. I'm sorry. Oh man, people, congrats Brandon, lol, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys' messages. Congrats, the day you'll be on Trash Taste isn't far now. Maybe, we'll see, whenever that is. Maybe I should, I feel like it should probably, because right now it only displays, wait a second. Nah, that's okay. Man, a lot of people joined all of a sudden. Man, we're chilling for a bit. Are you following Mashuki? Yes, I'm up to date. As I said before, I'm up to date with the anime so far, except for the most recent episode, but like, I gotta watch that. Where can you get a playlist of the songs playing now? I'll link that below. I'll link that in the comments below after I'm done. Someone remind me of that so I don't forget. It's just one video on YouTube. Just the lo-fi hip-hop beats. Glad to see you hit 100k, but I require sleep. That's understandable. Hey, congratulations on hitting 100k. I totally did not miss it. Thank you. What anime waifu did you think would be the ideal girlfriend in real life? They of course have to have a personality of their own aside from just being cutesy. That's an interesting question. That's good. Because like you gotta actually think about what like qualities people would like in an anime that's different, that's like it wouldn't actually apply in real life. Like obviously if you had an anime girl but she was actually acting the same way that she does in real life, it's not gonna work the same way. It might be cringe, or she might be like it might be like weirdly hostile. Like how do you like it, like with the entire tsundere thing, I enjoy that in anime, but would I enjoy that as much in real life? I feel like my first thought would probably be someone like Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling, since she's generally just like, you know, a cool person who's seems fun to be around. So that'd probably be my first guess, even though she's not technically like, you know, like she isn't actually like really my type, but I feel like objectively speaking, she'd probably be the closest thing to that. Like she's a fun person to hang around. She's like she'd be both a cool girlfriend and a friend, and yeah, so that's probably my first answer. Someone like that. Yo, Brandon, look straight towards the camera. Need reference? Huh? What, do you need a screenshot or something? Okay, damn, I was too late to do the unsubscribe and subscribe before 100k. Sorry, Danish, you just missed it. Which server are we supposed to join? It's in the description. It's in the link in the description. Did you follow the recent rap beef between K-Dot and Loverboy? I'm assuming you're talking about the entire thing between like, yeah, the big beef. I know what you're talking about. I don't generally follow that stuff, but I feel like because of how big it is, I've been seeing it anyways. Your stuff's awesome, man. Glad I found it. Keep doing you. Look forward to more. By the way, what anime got you into all of this? By in all of this, do you mean like do you mean making videos, or like just watching anime in general? Since I answered that before, it was Naruto. And Naruto was probably my first anime that I started, like, got me into anime. Who do you think will win the US presidential election? I'm not talking about who you support. Honestly, like, I've been so behind on politics that I don't even, like, I don't even know what to say in that. I'm not going to answer that. Marin Kitagawa, yeah. Makise Kurisu and CC are my choices. Those are also very good choices. Kurisu is definitely, like, actually, Kurisu would be my first pick. Kurisu would definitely, like, for me personally, Kurisu would definitely be my first pick for an ideal sort of girlfriend. Since like, even in real life, it's like she's still like she's not exaggerated enough that it feels unrealistic. She's the type of person that you could actually meet in real life, and that's the cool thing about her character. She's like, yeah. Real life Yandere. How would Megumin be in real life? Oh man, that is just like it would be so. It'd be so different. You would not meet someone like Megumin in real life, I don't think. Megumin would be annoying in real life. I feel like she'd be the type of, like, she'd be like your classmate who just keeps saying insane stuff and she keeps following you around and you want her to shut up, or something like that. I feel like that's how her character would probably be if there was someone like that in real life. It would not be the same thing. Part of the reason her character is so enjoyable is because of how unhinged she is and how obsessed with explosives, and that's really fun in an anime. But I don't know how that would function in real life. What seinen are your favorites? Ooh. I'm gonna have to think about that. Like, I mean, seinen is weird because it's a demographic, but like it's not really a genre, so there's just so many different, like, I feel like most of a lot of my favorite shows would be seinen. I'll have a look at that. I'll come back to that. Kurisu Tsundere behavior is a rational response to someone who acts like Okabe. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a huge part of the reason is purely in response to Okabe's, like, being the way he is. And so, like, she's really just a normal girl, like, at the end. And that's the cool thing. In this year alone, so many great / popular fantasy shows dropped. Frieren, Dungeon Meshi, Mushoku Tensei, ReZero, Konosuba Season 3, Slime Season 3, S-Squad, Grim Variations, and possibly more. That is true. Frieren especially was such a banger. It wasn't quite what I expected it to be at first, but I really enjoyed it by the end. And it's just such a well-produced show in every capacity. In both the story, the characters, the animation, the music, all that stuff. It's just a genuinely great show. I'm surprised that it still hasn't dropped from being the #1 anime on Mal. It's been months. Usually it would have been downvoted by now, Frieren. Like, most shows that overtake Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, they would have been downvoted, or they would have eventually dropped the rating. But it still hasn't. It's still up there. Like, let's take a look. My anime list. I'm purposely using a different browser for this, so, like, if you go to the top of... There it is! It's still there. 9.36. That is insane! That is insane! And it still hasn't dropped. Like... Politics today are poison. Yeah, agreed. Dungeon Meshi has Made in Abyss and Mushoku Tensei level world building, by the way. But the main cast has Konosuba chemistry. That's such a funny combination. I gotta hop on to Dungeon Meshi eventually. I watched the first episode, but didn't continue on it. I'm not sure if I vibe with it yet, but like, I think I'll, considering how big it is, I'm probably gonna continue it eventually. Megumin would be like a little sibling in real life. Yeah, she'd be like your annoying little sister. Megumin would get arrested in real life. True, I mean, yeah. Who do you think is the best girl in all anime? That's a really tough question. I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna... Okay, wait a second, sorry. I meant what show got you so deep into the weeb rabbit hole that you decided to make videos? I don't think there was ever a point. There was no singular show, I don't think, that actually got me down into the rabbit hole. It was a very gradual thing. I'd watch another show, and then I'd slowly branch out from each one, and before I knew it, there I was making videos on it. So yeah, I don't think there was ever a point where I bit the bullet and fully just dived in. It was just a slow, gradual process, and like, I was here before I knew it. Let me try and, if I try and find an exact one though. Why did my mouse disappear? Bruh. My mouse disappeared, what the heck? I'm gonna try and keep up with chat. with Blue Archive anime, Mushoku and Konosuba made this season my most enjoyable season. Yeah, I gotta. I'm still on the fence about Blue Archive and whether I should start watching it or not. I've heard mixed things about it, and how apparently like it doesn't quite capture everything that's supposed to be part of the game story, and characters and stuff. But I don't know. Free run over Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Sorry, don't apologize. MGX is the weirdest romance anime. I love it so much, but that is my favorite romance. Not forcing you to watch, but please do. I would love it. What's that again? I don't recognize the acronym. Picking this year's best fantasy is going to be hard, but I'm probably going to pick Dungeon Meshi. Thank God ReZero won't be counted this year in Crunchyroll. Competition too high. Do you think Rudius and Kazuma would be really good friends? I mean, yeah, like it's one of those things where you'd say, yeah, obviously they would be friends, like because they're both like degenerates and stuff like that. I feel like I feel like they still would be. I feel like they totally would be. I mean, like they'd kind of be bad influences on each other, but yeah, I think they'd definitely still be friends. Yeah, I feel like Frieren weirdly deserves to be in a top 5, even though it's so recent. Yeah, it's definitely like a modern classic. It's one of those things where you feel like, yeah, this one's gonna go down in the history books. Like it's gonna be one of those shows where you know people are still going to be talking about it, even so many years from now. And I look forward to season 2, whenever that is. Hoping for a season 2 announcement. Okay, my first watch of Steins Gate honestly ruined my experience. When it was recommended to me, they are spoiling it as time travel anime, so I keep observing each episode. It honestly ruined it for me. Oh man, that sucks. It sucks to be spoiled, man. Like, it's just, man. One of my favorite moments is still like this surprise twist that's near the end. That's technically it told you at the beginning, but you kind of forget about it as time goes on. And then it just brings it back at the end, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. And, but yeah, it sucked to get spoiled. Second normal question: if you were in Naofumi's plays from Shield Hero, what would you do? I would just go well, I haven't seen Shield Hero, so I don't know. As a non-light novel reader, I didn't know Chris was going to be so lovable. She'd probably be the only Konosuba girl I date in real life, or Darkness or Wiz. Yeah, Chris is great. She's probably my second favorite girl aside from Megumin. But I mean, yeah, she's just a cool character and stuff. And there's something else that might be revealed later. I think it'll be this season that will make a lot of people like her even more. So yeah. My dear brother in Christ, finally. Hey, new Konosuba episode. That's today? Oh man, you finally did a stream. Yeah. Is Made in Abyss a good anime? Yeah, it's a great anime. I mean, there is some weird stuff in it. If you're not there's some really weird stuff in it. So if you're not like, if you're really not into the entire anime thing, like a lot of anime weird stuff, you're probably not going to enjoy it. But or you'd probably still enjoy it, but you need to get past those weird elements. But as an anime, it's still phenomenal. Really good mystery and horror and all that stuff. For me, it wasn't gradual at all. It was just Bleach, Death Note with Code Geass stealing the deal. Yeah, I don't know. The Blue Archive anime is fine. I think it's pretty, but it isn't anything to write home about. Yeah, that's generally the consensus I've seen from it. You've ever seen Elfen Lied? Nah, I haven't seen it actually. It seems like one of those like super edgy shows that doesn't have as much substance to it that people hyped up in a long time ago, but like it doesn't hold up now. But I don't know. I haven't seen it again. MGX Mysterious Golfing X. Oh, okay. Kazuma would get frustrated at Rudius. Yeah, because that's another thing. Rudius, despite him being a degenerate, he's also like, he's always trying to act super polite, which is the very opposite of what Kazuma is like. Like, so that's part of a wide question. Would they get along? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. It very much depends on the circumstances, probably. Shield Hero Season 1 is pretty good, but I heard it drops off a lot after that. I've heard the same thing, yeah. Rudius made friends with Zenoba and Cliff. I don't see problem though. Instead of becoming a better person, Rudius would down the rabbit hole of degeneracy. Yeah, he'd probably still be friends with Cosmo in the end, but like they would not be good influences on each other at all. Shield Hero accelerated its protagonist character development in one season and left nowhere to go afterwards. Oh man, that's what happens when you don't really have a plan. Yeah. What are your top 3 favorite romance anime? Good question. Very good question. My top 3 would probably, but my favorite would probably be Toradora. As for the other 2, another one would probably be Angel Next Door, which I did not expect to enjoy at all, but it actually really personally, I really enjoyed it. It was like, it did exactly what I needed it to do. Just like, a lot of people would probably find it boring, since a lot of it is just the 2 main characters sitting on a couch, just talking for a lot of it. But like most of it is focused on their chemistry and their back and forths during that and the development and what changes each time they sit on that couch. So it's not going to be for everyone, but it really, I really enjoyed it on a personal level. And it's so annoying that my mouse is gone. Why does it do this? Not gonna lie, a lot of my favorite romances are in non-romance anime as well. And I might say Kaguya-sama. I'd probably say Kaguya-sama as well. Those would probably be my top 3 romance anime, but like I'm not a romance anime expert. I haven't seen like a whole ton. I've just seen like what I have seen. But yeah, so far it's that. That might change with Fruits Basket because I heard that's really good. But yeah, happy 100k day. Thank you. Why did you stop streaming? At least once a month, bro. These chill streams are great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those things where after I moved to the Philippines and settled down and everything, and I had to pack everything up and set everything up all over again, and I only had one monitor this time. I just didn't do it for some reason. Like I felt like maybe I should stop streaming and try and focus on videos again. But obviously that didn't happen, and got sidetracked with a bunch of other stuff in real life. So yeah, I can probably continue doing live streams, at least once a month or something, even just to catch up every now and then. That'd still be fun. Have you watched Igarashi? I haven't, but I might. I probably will. I've heard a lot about it. I am very, like, I'm not really as much of a horror person, but like, because of how famous it is, I think I'll still watch it eventually. Inevitably, at some point in the future. For a normal question, will you get Darkness's voice actor to say Megumin is better? Yes, I will. Whenever she's available, because right now I was about to, and I would have liked to do that for this stream, but then I checked it and it was like, oh, it's not available. She isn't she isn't doing any of those right now, so now I'll just have to wait until she opens it up again. So yeah, I'll just have to wait until then. When's a good time? I saw several clips of Made in Abyss. I was amazed by the world building design. Maybe I'll watch it later. You absolutely should. It's an amazing show. Are we still supporting the Rames movement? Absolutely. I literally put that as the trailer for the stream. What? It's got some serious stuff if you can get past the edgy. Though I think that was played way up. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about in regards to Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied is pretty deep, actually, says the 14-year-olds that watch it. I don't know. It's just one of those things that seem like it's an I'm 14 and this is deep kind of show, but I haven't seen it. So, like, I'd have to actually watch it first before judging that. Brandon, go watch Jose, the Tiger and the Fish. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Yeah, you've recommended that to me before. I think I'll enjoy it. And since there's only one movie, I'll probably get through it a lot faster than I would with entire anime. I watched Elfen Lied and it was alright. I feel like I had a lot of wasted potential. Interesting. Shield Hero light novels is honestly great. Not quite S tier, but I'd still put it on the level of Slime, and I enjoyed it way more than Overlord's light novels. Okay. Congrats on the 100k, thank you. Then there's Exo Saga, seen it? Something, ironically my first anime. How do you start off with something like Exo Saga as your first anime? Yeah, I heard the anime butchered the Angel Next Door's novels. I did hear that too, but despite that, I still really enjoyed it. That's why I started the light novels in the first place, because I know they cut stuff out, so... Do you think there will be a time that people would say CGI is good? Because all I see is CGIs are bad and CG here were good compared to other CGI. Never heard of this CGI is top notch. Have you guys heard of an anime, a certain anime that's airing this season called Girls Band Cry? Because I've seen quite a few people talking about that on Twitter. I've seen clips. People really like the animation. And the animation is good. It's 3D animated, but like it feels like they're really doing things to push the medium. And if we get more shows like that, that'd be really good. It's a little bit scuffed around the edges sometimes, but it looks really good as a 3D animated show. So I think there's definitely possibility that people can say that CGI anime can become good. I'm 11 subs late, but yay, congratulations, thank you. Yeah, Fruits Basket is genuinely the best romance story I've ever seen, period, including any and all mediums ever. Yeah, that's why I still gotta finish it. I really gotta finish that. As a player of Blue Archive, the anime had some anime-only scenes that made the anime really good, except for the localization problems. The recent story made Blue Archive 1 best story in Gacha for 2023. Interesting. Yeah, that's part of the reason I'd be interested. I started playing the game, but like, not gonna lie, it got very confusing very quickly, so I'm not sure, like, so like, I'm wondering if there's a point where it gets a bit like, you know, easier to get to wrap your head around on what's happening. Because I really don't care about the gameplay, so I'm really just there for the story and characters, and that's it. But yeah. I gotta go back to work. Glad I caught the big moment and the stream in general. I'll leave you with 2 recommendations. Darker Than Black with Over and Your Lie in April. Congrats, bro. Thank you. Fruits Basket was beautiful. Yeah, I really gotta watch it. And Clannad 2. Have you watched Clannad or To Your Eternity? I need to watch both of them. They also look great. Could I get... yeah. Yes, it was cliche. It might be because of where some of the cliches originated. Okay. Okay, 4th normal question. How can you explain to someone why romances animes aren't boring? The concept seems boring to me, in my opinion. Bland as frick. That's just a you thing, honestly. Like, it's completely... That's like trying to explain to someone why slice of life anime isn't boring. And a lot of romance anime is slice of life. That's personal. Like, a lot of people enjoy... Well, like, the elements that would make something boring... For some shows, that's exactly the appeal of it. I've heard some people call Frieren like boring and stuff like that, but for a lot of people, the entire chill tone of it and its chill nature and its slow pacing is exactly what makes it so good for a lot of them. And they don't like it when there's more battle scenes and the pacing starts speeding up, because that's not what they came there for. So really, it's just an entire thing of personal taste. And if you like romance, then you like romance, and you really want to see the characters get together. That's part of where a lot of the excitement comes from. Yo, bro, imagine if you create an inside joke in this stream so who haven't watched the stream won't get it, lol. You can't really do that. That's a thing that happens naturally. That's not something that you can force. It'll happen. My favorite romance anime are probably Twin Star Exorcists, Toradora, and Kokoro Connect. Okay, cool. Full Metal Alchemist is still one of my faves, both versions, and One Punch Man. I know I'm weird. Those are good picks though. What's your honest opinion on Classroom of the Elite anime? Oh boy, I need to start that one as well. It's one of those things where people keep saying the light novel is better, and the anime, like, it completely changes a lot of things, especially in regards to the main character, Ayano Koji. So I don't know. Should I start with the anime and the light novels? I don't know. Don't just get romance, get a rom-com. Yeah. Have you read You're a Cute Reptile? It's really wholesome. I've never heard of that. Bro, haven't seen anime from Studio Orange. Yeah, Studio Orange, they make really good 3D anime. Especially with the entire they made a reboot of, what was it? Trigun. They made a new Trigun anime, and that looked really good in my opinion. So yeah, from an animation standpoint. Bad CGI will always be bad. Yeah. The recent Dragon Ball superhero movie had some of the best CG. Yeah. The Exo Saga thing was thanks to a really weird friend, but at least it started me down a good road, aka anime. Have you ever played Persona 5? No, I have not. I'm considering it. Where should I start the Persona series? Should it be like with Persona 3 or something? Or like, should I just start with 5? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't watched Clannad. No, sorry. Why people think that dark fantasy / dark themes equal masterpiece. I think many people have this kind of mindset and I find it really weird. They do actually. That's something that I noticed. I see a lot of people equate this thing is dark and serious, so therefore it's better than this show. Like they go, well, ReZero, like, I'm not even going to use that as an example, but like there's a lot of shows where it's just like, you can't possibly think this is better than this. Because this one is a comedy, and this one is dark and serious. And it's just like, yeah, okay, but what about how good the show itself is? If it's a comedy, and I really enjoyed it, and it made me laugh a lot, and the characters are well written, then why can't it be better than the thing that's dark and serious and stuff like that? That's not quite how quality works. People just tend to make that association, and yeah. I think it's something that people can, you know, separate themselves from. Like, yeah, sometimes the funny thing or the lighthearted thing can sometimes indeed be better than the dark and serious thing. Dark and serious does not equal masterpiece or better. It's just a different approach. It's a different tone. Oh man, Black Lagoon. I really gotta watch that one as well. Yeah, you guys, you gotta stop recommending me stuff because it's just exposing how much that I haven't watched yet. Which I made it very clear at the beginning of the stream. I watch stuff at my own pace, okay? Top 5 isekai, bro. You might as well just be asking for all the isekai that I have watched. I'm just gonna list 5 isekai anime that I have watched instead. So, what are some animes that you would want to remake on? For me, it's Berserk and Tokyo Ghoul. Man, this is going by so quickly. Sorry. I pride myself to eat any type of anime, some might be trash. I only watch the ones that look interesting to me, if I'm being honest. I have a hard time picking a favorite anime, and whenever I try to think through it, I get bored and go back to watching anime. Classroom Elite anime turns an on-the-surface perfect human who's utterly broken inside and turns him into a manipulative psychopath. Yeah, that's why I meant, like, the two are very different. Remember that one detective anime with gorgeous wife only to be tricked by the first episode and the rest is mostly trash because of bad pacing? What's that? I don't remember that. What's that? Yo, you did it! Thanks, Unknown. Yeah, he just joined. Is there an anime that made you cry? Oh yeah, plenty. I already talked about those. If I talk about it in a video, like, there's plenty. Like, even just the first episode of Oshinoko, or like the first episode of Attack on Titan. There's quite a few. The dark equals better crowd confuses me. Do they forget that entertainment is spelled with entertain? That's okay, bro. I've slowed down on watching anime recently too. As someone who's dark, yes, I would say that dark equals better. The detective is already dead. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one. I think that, yeah. Good episode. Well, the rest is bad. I don't recommend that. Is that the spoiler of the anime? Honestly, I haven't even heard of it, like, up until this point. Oh, but man, how long have we been streaming for? I finally caught up to chat. Did anyone answer? Wait a second. Yeah, okay. Been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Oh man, what am I supposed to do? My mouse is gone. It's really hard to navigate right now on my screen. But now I can refresh the page and see that I have indeed hit 100,000. That is insane. Yeah. Don't recommend the anime, the light novel better. Is this for Classroom of the Elite? There's so much anime, I feel it, lol. I'm so far behind despite seeing too much. I'm opening into really anything as long as it's not total trash. Also, caveat. Honestly, I have the opposite problem. There's too much anime for me to watch, and they all look good. and I usually enjoy the ones that I do end up watching. So it's just one of those things where it's just like I wish. But yeah, I just don't know where some people find the time. So, I'm a slice of life connoisseur. How many more seasons will Konosuba have if they keep the same rate? Also, which hypothetical season are you most hyped for? Okay. Let's get into that for a second. Because Konosuba has 17 light novels right now. CG translations. Let me find that. Because right now, yeah, so 17 volumes. Right now, they are, with this season, it's going to end on the 10 Million Brides. So that's volume 7. So, and with each season, it's usually about 10 episodes, and they adapt about 2 volumes each. So at this rate, the next one would, if we get another season, season 4 would be volume 8 and 9. Season 5 would be volume 10, 11, and so on and stuff. Unless they decide to finally give us a longer season that's actually like 20 episodes. But yeah, at this rate, to fully adapt the entire thing, okay, assuming that it continues at 10 episodes per season, as it has been. Okay, that's volume 4, season 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 seasons. If Konosuba was to adapt the entire thing, it'd be about 8 seasons long. And the one that I'd hypothetically be most hyped for is probably the last one, because that's like, it's really, there's a, oh man, it's difficult to talk about without spoilers, but there's just so much stuff that, so much crazy stuff that just really, that I just really enjoyed within those last 2 volumes, both on a comedy standpoint and on an emotional standpoint. I just love those last 2 volumes. So obviously the finale, season 8, would be my most favorite, that I'd be looking forward to most. But like, that's if we ever do get a season 8. Oh man. Hello David. Hey Brandon. When do we answer? You're a bit late for that. Man, I need a Konosuba light novel sequel. Oh man, I really hope that the author comes up with some kind of sequel to tie up all those loose ends, because we really need it. Watching anime and reading manga is like drinking water. Do you remember how many glasses of water did you drink? Yeah. There's always been too much anime to watch, yep. Do you ever feel like you have watched all the good anime and don't know what to watch? No, that's the exact opposite of what I just said. Were you listening? I just said there's too much good anime for me to watch, and I have no possible way to watch all of them. There's too much time. There's too much and not enough time. I meant... I really can't feel the female cast of ReZero. If I'm going to rate the characters, I would rate it not higher than B tier. What can you say about ReZero female cast? Interesting. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. The female cast in ReZero, I mean, I could say this about all the characters in ReZero though, but nah, I'm not gonna get into my reasonings actually. I'm not gonna get into any of those reasons. I feel like I'm just gonna end up like stirring the pot unnecessarily. I think they are good for the most part, but like I wouldn't put it up there as my favorite female characters ever. Like there are definitely other series where I like the female cast more. The last volume is just peak. It was so peak, man. Like, if that ever gets adapted, it would just be the greatest thing ever. 7 or 8 seasons, they might turn some volumes into movies. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. That'd be cool. The character progression, the emotional, of course, the grand ending. Yeah. Konosuba is your peak entertainment. Love it. Is Konosuba not finished? I thought the light novel was completed. Yeah, it is completed. Right now, the light novels are finished, but there are, yeah, as Dark Radef said, there are some loose ends. So it'd be cool to get some kind of sequel to tie up those loose ends. Because the author has talked about it, and it seems like he might, but so far nothing. So we'll just have to see. I remember when Konosuba light novel ended, I was searching for any Konosuba content, and that's how I found the spin-off. Yeah. Do you do streams often? No, not at all. It's been very inconsistent. This is my first stream in like months. If people still like it, I can continue doing it. It's just kind of been like very on and off for me. I don't know. I mostly did the stream because, you know, the entire milestone thing and all that, about to hit 100k. There's a reason there. I'll see how things work out as well after I go back to Australia and everything. 8 more seasons, Kazuma. 8 more seasons until we can defeat the Demon King. Okay, what is your opinion on season 2 of Mushoku Tensei? Okay, my opinion, it's not quite as good as the first season, but it's still really good. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And I feel like I've enjoyed it more and more as the season has progressed as well. A lot of stuff to talk about. I think I might actually end up making a follow-up on the Mushoku Tensei video as well, because there's a lot to talk about here. A lot of stuff to break down. And there's a lot of depth to it. And I feel like a lot of people are dismissing it for the sillier elements, because like when you describe some of the things that happen, it's just like, oh, that's so stupid. I can't believe that would happen. But then you actually watch it, and in context, it's like, oh, that's actually real. This is actually taking it seriously. It's not just something that's, you know, framed as a joke. It's actually taking time to talk about these kinds of issues properly. And I kind of appreciated it for that. You don't really see that kind of approach. And anyone who's seen it would know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Okay. I'm broke. Let's hunt the Demon King. Do you have a favorite anime? It's still Steins Gate. Steins Gate is still my top one anime. And that's closely followed by Konosuba and Toradora. So yeah. Lol, it'd be pretty funny if we ever actually see the Demon King in Konosuba. Honestly, I think it'd be a bit weird if they do. I hope they stick to small scale comedy. I feel like we can still get it. Like, it's one of those things where I think, oh, we'd never see it. But then when we actually see it, it just fits. Also, I know a lot, but a follow-up, what anime is lead you to loving it? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that question. Can you clarify a bit further? My favorite anime is A Place Further Than the Universe. Oh man, that's definitely in my top 10. A Place Further Than the Universe is amazing. It's really, really good show. Has animation style ever made you not watch anime? I feel like it kind of has, but like it's not something that I might have like noticed. Generally, if a lot of people are telling me that an anime is really good, and I hear that it's really good, even if the art style is a little bit off-putting to me, I'm still generally going to give it a chance. But there might have been anime that I would otherwise enjoy that I might not have like actually looked at or gave the proper amount of attention to, just because I saw it while I was scrolling past and I thought that it looked like unappealing and stuff. And I feel like everyone might have done that at some point. But yeah, I feel like that might happen more often than I'm willing to admit. Just finished that anime. It was an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, it definitely was. I really appreciate that show. It's really inspiring and really emotional. And it just like, especially with the ending song, and especially like one of my favorite scenes in that entire show is just the last scene. And I'm not going to spoil, but like it was when the main character got that text message from her friend, and it just did that entire reveal that throughout the entire show she was doing that, and it just made me smiling. It just had me smiling because it's just like it was just such a great twist that really was the perfect way to end the show, like a cherry on top and stuff. And it really just contributed a lot to the show's themes of getting out there and doing something. So, and it was just really inspirational. I just loved that. Imagine not watching JoJo because of the art style. I mean, my main thing with JoJo is not because of the art style. It's because of how weird and zany it is. It's definitely depends on the person whether you like JoJo or not. For me, JoJo is like, it's one of those things where it's simultaneously very smart and also very dumb, and it does both of them at the same time. And to me, it's like I'm constantly asking it, which one do you want to be, show? Do you want me to think with my brain about the stuff that's happening? Or do you just want me to turn my brain off and stop questioning it? Because I can't do both. And it's so contradictory to me, because it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to pull this stuff out my butt, and it's going to be just complete ass pull, and it's just like, it makes zero sense. And then it suddenly goes, okay, time to dive into the mechanics of quantum physics, and it just uses that as the entire reasoning for the fight. And I just see that, and I was just like, bro, what? Which one do you want to be here? It's so contradictory to me. Like, which one do you want me to be? Do you want me to stop thinking about it, or do you want me to think really hard? So yeah, I'll probably talk about that in one of my follow-up JoJo videos at some point. Oh man. Mushoku Tensei and ReZero are my two favorite mostly serious isekais of all time. It's honestly so interesting how different they are given where they both started. Yeah. It's not I want to disrespect author, but I really have high respect for authors that really make good world building for their story. Like they are putting effort in the story. Yeah. Yeah, you always appreciate good world building. I think regardless of if JoJo's genius or insane, one thing that's undeniable is that Araki's hella creative, yeah. Because like, it's the sort of thing where Araki feels like he's making it up as he's going along. But at the same time, they just go, oh, here's a lesson in this really specific thing that is probably fact-checked by a bunch of experts and stuff. And I'm just like, what? Why are you bringing up the Mobius strip all of a sudden and talking about that? And when the fight itself is already like, there's so much, you need to suspend your disbelief so much, but at the same time, it's going into all these like scientific things. It's like, huh? The free rent adult film, is that a troll? I don't know the legitimacy of that one. I only ever saw it in posts. I never bothered checking it out, but I'm sure it exists. It wouldn't surprise me. I binged all of No Game No Life, and now I will suffer for the end of my days. That's cool, David. I'll watch No Game No Life eventually. It's definitely one of those shows I think I will watch. I unsubbed. Why did it increase? You see, every time it doesn't actually change anything until I go on the screen. Otherwise, it just stays exactly the same. Have you watched Bungo Stray Dogs? No, I haven't. It's insane that Mushoku author has said that Remonster... What? Remonster inspired him to make Mushoku Tensei? I mean, I hope that it's kind of thing where it's just like, oh, the story is so bad that it makes me want to do something better. But then again, I don't know. Mushoku Tensei author is a degenerate after all, so it's very possible. No Game No Life has peaked, turn your brain off and enjoy the insanity. It would have been an instant recommend for me if they didn't go so hard on the fan service. I don't want to go to jail. I can get past it. It's fine. I watched in 2021 with my brother. I forgot half the things. No. Mushoku Tensei author said that Rant inspired him. Slime was inspired by Remonster. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, honestly. That makes way more sense. I can see the similarities between like Slime and Remonster, and I can see the similarities between like Mushoku Tensei and Rant and stuff like that. But that was, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. How far are we in this stream, guys? Wait a second. 2 hours. Okay. I think this is a good place to end it. 2 hour stream is nice and short. I can always do another one if enough people ask, but it was fun to catch up. I'll just catch up on the rest of the chat messages, and that's it. And you guys can always you guys can always contact me. You can always find me on Twitter. You can always find me on Discord. So we can always talk whenever we need to. So yeah, have you watched My Youth Romantic Comedy Is Wrong As I Expected? No, I have not heard of that. You need to tell me more about that. Let me know in the comments. What would be your next anime? My next anime? I'm probably going to finish watching Plastic Memories, and then I'm gonna finish watching Food Wars. Wait, you mean to start? Probably the new Spice and Wolf. I don't know, honestly. I'd have to take a look. Oh, jellyfish can't swim in the night, and a salad bowl of eccentrics. Those also look interesting. I might watch those. And Lucky Star as well. I think I might give Lucky Star a real shot. One of those ones. Those are some of the ones that I'm watching next. Yeah, High School of the Dead is the first anime where I discovered the term anime. Even I started with Dragon Ball when I was a toddler. Congrats to 100k, thank you. You earned my sub. Brandon with his mid-anime taste. Okay, thanks for the stream, Brandon. This was great. Also, what's your Discord name? I don't use Discord often. I mean, you can just join the server. It's linked in the description. My Discord name is literally just Brandon R Talks, like the same as all my social media. You'll be like, if it's Brandon R Talks, you'll be able to find me easily. It was nice, Brandon. Congrats on the achievement. Thank you guys so much. This was a fun stream. Before you end, a very important question. Have you watched Takagi yet? I have actually. I'm really enjoying. Wait, okay. I haven't finished it, but I have watched some of it, and I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I like the author's works actually. Like he makes cute stuff. I was actually reading another work by the same author. Takagi author. What was it again? It was Ayamu. When will Ayamu make his move? I remember reading that manga, and it's like it's very like, you know, it's a similar kind of thing. But I also really enjoyed it because like the author just really is really good at just making things cute. It's just, yeah. Don't really think too much about it. It's just like a fun thing each chapter, and that's it. A Salad Bowl of Eccentric and Shumatsu Trainer are my favorite shows this season. Oh yeah, I've heard both of them. Yeah. I'll definitely watch them. Jellyfish is a cute girls doing cute things anime. Yeah, but it looks good. It looks really good. Like, especially with the animation and stuff. It's like an idol anime, isn't it? Kind of. But like, it's really well directed from what I've seen. Well, man, I'm here for the ride. You got me hooked. Yo, we should fight when you get 200k. Why would we fight? Yeah, when will Ayamu make his move? Yeah, that's it. It was one of the anime that made me lose my innocence. Huh? Blazarus? What do you mean? What is? High School DxD or... Oh, Sekire. What? What's that? I've never heard of this before. Seems very niche. I don't know how you would have found this as a new anime fan, but okay. Let's go. Got another person to the work addicted to the works research, Rory Yamamoto. Yeah, he is goated. Will you be attending the Anime Expo? Unfortunately not. I won't be able to because I've just been moving so much and it costs money to fly around and all that stuff, and I won't be able to. Hopefully next year though. I'd love to make it to AX next year. That'd just be so good. Okay, one last thing before I go. Please try out Fate Stay Night visual novel Me Out. Okay, yeah, I'm in my visual novel phase. I do like playing visual novels, so I'll probably check out Fate Stay Night eventually. 100,000, a million, let's go. Yeah, we'll aim for 1 million next, guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I am going to basically stop now, and I thank you guys so very much for joining the stream. My mouth is not working today. Okay, guys, see you next time. Bye bye.